رأيت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في ليلة إضحيان فجعلت أنظر إليه وإلى القمر فله عندي أحسن من القمر. More beautiful than the full moon. The hadith is in the Shama'il of Imam At-Tirmidhi. If you are attached to these images, remember the image of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. How he looked, how he walked, his face, his voice, his smell, his body, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and definitely you should be attached to him. For that reason, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, sometimes when he met delegations, newcomers in Islam, he used to get his best garment, a special jubbah for al-wufud, for delegations. He had special jubbah for delegations, a special jubbah for Fridays. Comb his hair, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, apply oil on his hair, put on perfume, look in the mirror, and then would go to meet people. Because in every society, there will be a category of people who will be attached to the outward form, very superficial. And for that reason, we have to get elegant when we meet other people. Because not all people look at you inside, and the character inside you. So you have to pay courtesy to the others who are still superficial. Now if you love hikmah, fadila, wisdom, virtue, if you love ma'rifah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you love law, sharia, if you love science, medicine, if you love eloquence, if you are beyond the outward form and you're looking deep, then you should really get serious about loving Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Because the enemies of Islam, some Orientalists who studied the Sharia law, said this man must be a prophet. Some people who studied and read Al-Quran Al-Kareem or the words of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam on mosquitoes, for example. A mosquito has a cure on one wing and disease in the other wing. Science confirmed the words of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The Prophet said, if a mosquito stops on the plate of your food, then don't just push it away. Get it in the food and get it out of it. You get the vaccine with it. It carries the disease on one wing and the vaccine on the other wing. You have hundreds and thousands of such statements. If you look at the wisdom of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, his knowledge, and he says, by the way, أَنَا أَعْلَمُكُمْ بِاللَّهِ. He's more learned about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala than any other human being. This hadith is in Bukhari. وَأَتْقَاكُمْ لَهُ. في رواية وَأَخْشَاكُمْ لِلَّهِ. If you look at how much people had knowledge of Allah from the time of Adam until the end of time, he had more than all of them. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah in the Quran Kareem says, إِنَّ أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ. The noblest, usually translated, as in all translations, I've seen it, the noblest amongst you before Allah is the most righteous. Who is the most righteous? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The verse is telling us the noblest before Allah is Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The noblest before Allah is Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So if you love for any rational reasons, for any reason of wisdom, you have to love Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. If you're a man of business, scratch my back, I scratch yours, you love only people who do you good, then you must love Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam more than anything else. Because there is no one single human being on the face of the earth who extended to you, bestowed on you, did to you favors more than Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. In no way. There's no way to compare the favors of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to favors of a parent, a father, or a mother, or a teacher, or anything else. Actually, a teacher is part of his favors, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Al-ulama warathatul anbiya. The ulama are the heirs of the prophets. His favors in Islam, in Iman. Do we know Islam without Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Do we know Quran without Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? No way. Do we know Tawheed of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and all other attributes of Allah without Him? No. Do we know how to worship Allah without Him? We don't know. Do we know how to pay zakah? How to fast Ramadan? How to perform Hajj? Do we know how to deal with each other? How to respect each other without Him sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? There's no way. We don't know how to deal. We were ignorant It is His bounty. لَقَدْ مَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. This is the signal or the reference to the bounty of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. When you do a favor, you don't remind people of your favors. This is one major rule of adab. You do someone a sadaqah, you don't come to his home and tell him, well, I gave you sadaqah, so do me so and so and so and so. Or you give a gift even, you don't tell people that, well, I gave you a gift that time. Or you don't mention it in front of others also that I gave this person a gift so and so and so. It's part of adab, not reminding. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminded us of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Because there is no bounty greater than him. لَقَدْ مَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ إِذْ بَعَثَ فِيهِمْ رَسُولًا مِنْ أَنفُسِهِمْ. Allah has reminded the believers, Allah is reminding the believers that He sent amongst them a messenger from within them. It's a great bounty from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He sent us Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. If you want to see the favors of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, you would be speaking for hours and hours. I give you an example. Get someone to defend you. Get someone to write about you. Get someone to do something for you. You have to pay them salaries. Now Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is alive in his grave. Hayyun tari. His flesh is fresh. This is the iman of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. He sallallahu alayhi wa sallam hears and sees. More than this. He sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, as in a hadith أخرجه البزار, حياتي خير لكم ومماتي خير لكم. حياتي خير لكم تحدثون وأحدث لكم. ومماتي خير لكم تعرض علي أعمالكم. فإن وجدت خيرا حمدت الله وإن وجدت غير ذلك استغفرت لكم. It is known as hadith عرض الأعمال. My life is good for you. You do things and I initiate rulings. And my death is good for you. ومماتي خير لكم. تعرض علي أعمالكم. Your works are shown to me, displayed in front of me. تعرض علي. Our works are shown to him, صلى الله عليه وسلم. فإن وجدت خيرا حمدت الله. When I see good,